Leanne McAdoo here with an InfoWars Nightly News Alert. Now, it is no secret that corporate politics is business as usual here in the United States, but nevertheless, it's still shocking to report that the EPA has once again sided with industry lobbyists over public health by approving the use of a highly toxic pesticide linked to large-scale honeybee deaths. Now, this approval comes just after the EU outright banned the use of the same pesticide. The EU vote comes after significant findings by the European Food Safety Agency that these pesticides pose an unacceptable risk to bees and their use should be restricted. Along with habitat loss and pathogens, a growing body of science points to neonicotinoid pesticides as a key factor in drastically declining bee populations. Hey, it's not safe enough for the Europeans, just give it to the Americans. They're totally cool with stuffing their faces with our lab-created cancer cuisine. Now, the USDA did a similar report, but they totally downplayed the link between pesticides and colony collapse disorder, saying they needed time for more research. Now, this time allowance is totally inconsistent with what their report had to say about the honeybee crisis. Currently, the survivorship of honeybee colonies is too low for us to be confident in our ability to meet the pollination demands of U.S. agricultural crops. So you're certain that our honeybee population will not be able to pollinate our crops, yet you authorize the use of a pesticide for the next 5 years that's going to directly harm them. So how are we supposed to sustain our agriculture here in America? Oh, wait. That's right. Harvard roboticists are already developing swarms of tiny robot bees that can pollinate the dystopian fields of genetically modified crops. Well, thank goodness. Now we won't have to go totally hungry after Monsanto destroys our natural food supply. Thanks, guys. Now, if you're looking for any more reason to get totally fired up about Monsanto, we have a bunch of really great DVDs at the InfoWars store. The World According to Monsanto and Farmageddon are both excellent documentaries to educate yourself on the threat to our food supply. Also, check out my report on the March Against Monsanto, happening around the world on May 25th. It's not too late. We can still protect our food sovereignty. I'm Leanne McAdoo, and this has been an InfoWars Nightly News Alert.